there, welcome to my channel, Kristen Rocks Frags. My name is Kristen and it's time to talk fragrances. If this is your first time on my channel, please be sure to like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe. So today I want to talk to you about a newer release by none other than Parfums de Marly, which came out last year in 2019. I am talking about Kalan. Such a beautiful bottle. So let me get into the presentation first. Let me show you the box. I love their presentation. They just have the way, it just has such a regal feel to it. They all of their bottles do, and their boxes. So it's a little dusty. So yep, of course you have their logo with the two horses. It's so cool how every bottle is named after a different horse, so it's really cool. So we have our size, 125 ml, or 4.2. Got your ingredients on the bottom, your logo at the top, and then at the back, it's kind of cool. They have information about the company, the story behind it, so that's really nice. I love that red, it's just so pretty. And of course we have the bottle. I love all their bottles have that embossed, textured look with the horses again. And the Parfums de Marly, of course. This red is gorgeous. And we got that signature, heavy, beautiful metal cap. So beautiful with the embossed logo again. It's really nice. And at the bottom, you have your information and the size of the bottle. So this comes in two sizes. So the 75 ml retails for $205, and the 125 ml or the 4.2 retails for $275 or $295. Excuse me, $295. So forgive me, but I couldn't find the perfumer on this. I was trying to research that, and I don't know, I couldn't find that. So if any of you guys know the perfumer, please be sure to comment below. That would be great. So let me get into the notes for you guys. So it opens up with black pepper and blood orange. And then in the heart, we have orange blossom and lavender. And then in the dry down, we have sandalwood with moss and precious woods. So not a lot of notes, but they definitely have a pretty big impact. Let me give you, let's do a spray here. It's my scent of the day, of course, but let me do a fresh spray. And you'll be able to see the spray. Nice solid spray. I love their sprayers. So the top is very bright because of that orange, the blood orange, but I get more of the pepper. Yeah, I get more of the spices right away. So if you enjoy pepper, this is definitely one to check out. And like as it dries down, I get like kind of a yummy nuttiness. Like it almost has like a toasted kind of feel to it. Like it's really delicious. Yep, you get more of the woods coming in as it dries down. Just really beautiful. Now I'll be honest, when I first smelled this for the first time, it kind of brought thoughts to me of Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. There's definitely, there's definitely a connection there. Like in no way is this a clone or anything like that. It definitely does its own thing. But if you enjoy Baccarat, but maybe some of you guys thought it was too sweet or almost too smooth or maybe too feminine. Some people have said that. You would really like this. because it kind of shares that vibe a little bit, that DNA, but this gets more like spicy and a little bit more manly and a little bit more rugged, but still sophisticated. But I would never say this is really feminine. I think this is a little bit more masculine leaning, but still unisex. Yeah, this is really nice. I really like this one. My husband wears this one quite a bit too, and I love this on him. So performance-wise, this is kind of a tough one. I feel that when I wear it, for some reason, I go anosmic to this one pretty quickly. I know some people have said that it's in your face and really big and like, it can choke you out. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't find that for some reason. Like it's there and I get whiffs of it here and there, but for some reason it never really choked me out. The first time I wore it, actually, I wore it to a show that I played back in September. And it was kind of warm out, and I went nuts on the sprays. When I do my shows especially, I go crazy on my shirt and everything. I probably wouldn't do that normally, depending on the weather, I guess. Like today I did 5 sprays, which I think is pretty good. I could maybe get away with a couple more. 15 sprays, no, maybe not. But like overall longevity, I'm thinking around maybe 6 to 8 hours. I feel like around the 4-hour mark, I don't really notice it anymore. But then, other people will notice it. Even when I did that show, I was sweating, and the show was like at least 2 hours long. And my drummer said he could smell it the whole time, actually. So he's like, I noticed that the whole time. He's like, that one's nice. What's that one? So, compliment the first time wearing it. So that was really good. So projection-wise, maybe a good hour and an hour and a half to pretty solid projection. For some reason, I don't find this one beastly like some others have found. But the weather could make a big difference too. And my skin is like a giant sponge. I don't know. I just soak up whatever I put on. So I think other people have had better performance with this than I have. But season-wise, I think fall and winter, maybe early spring. I don't know if I'd want to wear this in the dead heat of summer. If anything, maybe I'd wear this on a cool summer night and really control my sprays, maybe like 2 sprays. So if someone wanted to, they could probably get away with this being their signature scent. It is. It's just very pleasing and mass appealing. Like I don't see anyone disliking this. Like it's just so good. It's got like a spiciness, a bit of that roasted feeling like I was saying, the woodiness, the nuttiness, but it still has a bit of a freshness because it has lavender, in the mid, so it kind of gives it a little bit more, between the lavender and the blood orange, it still has a little bit of a freshness to it that kind of lasts throughout the scent. So it never gets like cloying or anything like that. I don't really think so. Yep, so I think this could be a good signature scent if someone wants that. Price-wise, I paid retail when this first came out. That you can find this discounted now. I'd probably look for that, in the groups and such. Is this my favorite of the Parfums de Marly's? Parfums de Marly's? Say that 5 times fast. I don't know if it would be in my top list. I'm not sure. I think I have others that I love more, but I do really enjoy this. And, when I run out, I probably will get it again. I almost feel like this is one of those scents that I like on other people more. Like when my husband wears it, I'm always like, oh, that's so good. And like I notice it the whole time on him, and like even like later in the night, I'll still get whiffs of it on him. But I feel, at least for me, it's not the most enjoyable to wear because I don't notice it after a little while. I don't know why. I wish I didn't go blind to this one, but for some reason I kind of do. Like if I'm sewing it directly, yeah. But, you know, like I've had this on for like a good hour or two, and like I don't really notice it anymore, you know, after I've been wearing it for a while. So I don't know why, but I mean, it's definitely one to add to your collection, especially if you find, you know, like Baccarat 540 a little too light or something, a little too feminine. This will give it more of that punch that you're looking for, I think. And I don't know if you guys know Instant Crush by Mancera. It's kind of in that world too. I feel like after Baccarat, all these scents started coming out, and they kind of have this, they're kind of sharing in this DNA, you know, like that kind of bothers me sometimes, because it's hard sometimes to come up with something totally original. I feel like sometimes when something comes out that really works, everyone just kind of goes in that direction. Music is kind of like that too. But like I said, in no way is this a clone or anything like that, so don't think that. But you know, it's definitely sharing in that DNA of both Baccarat and Instant Crush, but it's still its own thing too. So yeah, there you have it. That's my review on Kalan. Do you guys own it? Do you like it, love it, or hate it? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have a wonderful day of smelling great. Thank you.